Hello everyone! I am so excited. I have a great, I don't know, I think it's a great video for you today. I'm so excited about this product. Been waiting for the launch and I got it on the launch because I couldn't wait and I finally got it in the mail. So, first I guess you already know what I was going to say. You want to see what's in this package, but I guess you know by the title. So, I haven't even opened it up. I've restrained. I've been very good. But I can't wait any longer, and I was gonna do this just kind of a reveal with a FaceTime, but I decided to wait and contain myself and actually put you through my makeup with these. So that's what we're gonna do. That's why I'm naked. I do have some primer on. We'll get into that in a minute, and ignore this on my head. I know y'all know those little bumps that pimples that come up, and they're underneath deep in your skin, but they irritate you and they itch, and and they always come up right here. Everyone else has little spots right here, and mine's always in the center of my forehead. Anyway, let's get started and open up. So this is the Laura Lee Los Angeles brushes, and okay, that was just gonna rip, but I guess not. Brushes and the case. I can't even think of words right now. I already have the Nudie Patootie palette, so I did not get the whole, set with the palette. I just got the whole set. Okay, apparently I need scissors. Don't do that at home. There we go. I'm so excited. Y'all don't know how excited I am for this. Here we go. First off, we have our little travel case. All our little brushes. Okay. Some information. Don't need that. Ooh. Cool. Fun. That's just my order. So I just got the full brush set, which contained all the brushes and the travel bag, which is what I wanted. Cool. Be still. Okay, first things first, let's jump into this travel bag. Yes, so it is a gorgeous pinky nude color, which I think this is a beautiful color. And it's got a rose. I'm trying to get it set up right. It does not want to cooperate. Here it is. So it has her Laura Lee logo there, and it is embroidered. It has a rose gold zipper. And it's just plain, like there's no glitter, no writing on it other than the embroidered logo here. I like the material. I think this would clean up very easily and not be so dirty. Like, it won't look very dirty, but I think it'd be easy to clean as well. And then here's the inside, kind of a little champagne-y moment on the inside. And you're supposed to be able to fit your Nudie Patootie in here, which is one of the reasons I really wanted it. Let's see, we're just going to do a size comparison. There's been a lot of comments about how they were having trouble. It's just, there you can kind of see, getting it in there, but Laura Lee had actually posted a Instagram story and a Snapchat about, okay, so she said not to stick it straight in, but to stick it to the side. So not straight in, but to the side, and that's what I'm going to try to do. And just tuck it in. Okay. Well, it's in there. I feel like the space is, because you got a chunk of space on the bottom because it's not wide enough to be complete. Well, you can kind of push it and make it flatter on the bottom. And you still have some space. I wish it was a little bigger though, just so you didn't struggle so much, but also to fit all of your products in there. Let me see if I can make it fit. Because I really wanted this to be a be my, like, I guess my everyday makeup bag. But the Nudie Patootie is like my favorite, and it's just so, the size is a little strange. Okay, so this is a little frustrating. You can't really go about it any other way. You can't make it sit vertical like this. You can kind of make it sit flat against the bottom, but it's not very easy. And see, I wanted to do my Laura Lee Nudie Patootie and my glazed palette, and then all my, you know, stuff, your bronzer, you know, all your other stuff too. And these are really big palettes, so I personally think I'll have to figure out some, and then the brushes on top of that too. So I think my bag needs to be a little bigger. I still love this bag, and I think it's gorgeous. And like, you could make this work if you got like not these big palettes, if that makes sense. If you have, you know, just your basics, and then you have, so just get your own highlighter. This is just a Wet n Wild one that I've got. And then, you know, you can do a small eyeshadow palette, or maybe one of these little trio things. Or even just use, you know, your bronzer, blush, or highlight for eyeshadow, you know, or eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow. You know, having a big palette like this with this bag would probably be a little difficult. I personally would want mine a little bigger. That way it wasn't so, I guess, tight, if that makes sense, that I had a little bit more room for more items, because I'll probably have to put like my brushes and everything in here, and then do something else with these completely, or get two separate bags, if that makes sense. I can't fit one of these and all my other little items together in here. It'd be a tight squeeze, but I still think it's gorgeous. And it's very well made. It's very thick. I think the material is nice. It's not going to rip or tear. I think it'll clean up nice. It's very nice to the touch. It's very appealing to the eyes. And I do like the bag. I wish it was a little bigger, but that is just a personal preference. Now, our brushes. So you have, oops, get over here, girlfriend. 10 beautiful brushes, and so she said she custom made every single bit of this. She picked out, you know, the color, the barrel, all the bristles, and everything else with this collection. Golly, I'm having to remember. I don't remember which brushes are which. Isn't that sad? Okay, so she has them numbered, but I just don't remember which brush was. See if I remember what's going on. So we'll start with the Kabuki, because that was I think the number one. This is the L11 Laura Lee Los Angeles Kabuki foundation brush. So we're gonna slide this little bad boy off here. Uh-oh, I do have a stray. That's okay, he just needs to be removed. Ooh, it feels so soft. I think this is the softest brushes that I own. Golly, oh man. That is amazingly soft. It's very packed in there real well, so I'm hoping, I'm thinking this will be very good. This is supposed to be your foundation brush, and so I think it'll blend and airbrush it out really pretty like. And oh, this is the softest brush I own. Now, I don't have, this is the highest end brushes that I own. My other brushes are Moda brushes, Wet n Wild brushes. I do have some crown brushes I really like, but they were all, well, no, I had some bigger brushes, but I still don't think it was as soft as this. This is amazing. And then those, really, oh, what brand is that? Makeup Essentials brushes. But this is, oh my goodness, like a baby's bottom. But they are cute. They kind of match the bag. Oh, I guess it's a little lighter. Actually, it's lighter in the camera than it is to me in person, but still just a touch lighter. So this is the L11 Laura Lee Los Angeles flat top kabuki brush with the little rose gold handle and the blush handle. The handle feels really good. I think it'll be nice and sturdy. It reminds me of my my Wet n Wild ones, but they're thinner at the end, and so I've grown, these are some actually my favorite brushes that I own. So this one's kind of the same thing, it's just a little thicker, and I think they're a little more heavy. Wake up, there you go. But I think the the thicker at the end, I'll have more control maybe. What is this one? Is this one the 11? This is the L14. Ooh, I had a little oopsies. It's stuck in the thing. I'm not offended, by it. It is what it is, but some people might be. See, there you go. You just took it off. It went back to its little home. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Yeah. So this is the Lurley Los Angeles L14. Well, you can kind of see. This is the angled blush brush or contour. Oh, it's so soft. I think I might use this for the blush, actually. I think that'd be really pretty. Because there is one in here that's kind of like a bronzer anyway. And angled has never been my favorite for blush or contour. And I just, see, I don't know. I don't know. But I could do better with it with blush, I think. But it is really pretty. Or sometimes I like to use my angles for under my eyes. For my setting powder. Very pretty. What are you? This is the L13. Oh, it's just like a baby's bottom. So this is the L13. And, oh, I don't know which one's supposed to be which. So we gotta do a comparison here because I don't know which is supposed to be what. And then the L12, because that's the highlighter. I don't know which is which. I'm gonna have to look it up. So you've got so the L13. So it's a little tapered brush. And then you have the L12, which is a little more tapered at the ends compared to the L13. Wait, right? L13, L12. So the 12 is a little more tapered, and then the L13. And one of these is for powder, and the other one is for contour. I don't know. Ooh, that feels good under the eye though. And this is smaller, so I would feel like, I'm thinking L13. Of course, you can use brushes however you want to. You don't have to go by what everybody else likes, but. I really like that one under the eye though, I think. And see, this one's just not as tapered. But I even like the tapered one in here. My favorite one that I like to use, is the Wet n Wild P65. Which I thought, it's funny because everyone uses big brushes to do their bronzer. And so this is the always one I like. So I recently switched and started using this one for powder and this one for contour and bronzer. But I feel like I get all over the place, and this one I'm more concentrated, which I like. So I loved how she actually said the same thing about her brushes. I'm pretty sure this is the bronzer one, maybe. I don't know. It's gotta be, I think. So I'm pretty sure that the L13 is the contour bronzer, and then the L12 is for the powder under the eyes. We have our highlighting brush, little wispies. Get back in there. So the highlighter brush is the L15. Ooh, this one feels so just, I don't know. That's a big old highlighting brush, but I guess mine's about the same too, but it's a little flared out now with time. Okay, now we have eye brushes, and I don't know which eye brush is which. I just use them how I feel necessary. So here's our little eye brushes. This is more of your bigger fluffy brush, but it is a little flatter. It's not as round. The L18. This one's more flat, more of a packer brush, which is L19. You have the little flat brush, which is L17, which is good for your concealer, cut crease, or your shimmer shades. And let me just throw it in the floor. That's all right, no big deal. And then there's this cute little brush. I like him, the L16. I could see me using this in my outer, to be more detailed in my outer edge or underneath my eye. And then you have this cute little liner brush. Mine's a little, let's get him back together here. There we go, a little bit better. It's a furry, blurry, but you can just tell it's a little liner brush. I don't really wear eyeliner, but I might even get really detailed in here because I like to use different colors sometimes. I'm not really sure what I would use this for. I guess I would just be extra detailed under here. I'd probably apply it with this and then blur it out with this. Whoops! Butterfingers. Let me tell you what. But blur it out with this so I don't get too crazy. Because I get a little overboard sometimes. But oh my gosh, these are so stinking pretty and they feel so good. Like soft wise, but then also the way they feel in your hand. They feel wonderful. And they just fit in your little case so cute. They've already been 16 minutes. They just fit in there. Yes. See, it works. I feel like I would need something a little bit bigger. But I love this though. If we can make this in like a small, medium, and large size, girl, I'd be buying like all of them. Because I actually wondered if it would fit everything if I needed to get a second one. But then that's 2 makeup bags, which I'd just rather buy a bigger one if that was an option, because I love Laura Lee and I love all her stuff. But like we need to release this in some like different sizes. That would be bomb. Just saying. Nothing's wrong with it. I just think it'd be bomb to have different sizes. Or even different colors. But the different sizes though, that would be bomb. I'm great with the color. I love the color.